Hello, everyone. Welcome to another edition of the weekly download number 12. I apologize for being out and MIA for the past few weeks, but I have been moving from LA to Austin. So I made the huge drive and move from LA to Austin, but I'm now here in Austin with internet so I can bring you these streams every week. And this week, we're going to talk about shot lists. And why I want to talk about shot lists is because it's very important for you as a director or as a videographer to have a shot list for your team, for yourself, and also for any brands or companies that you work with. And the reason why is that shot lists are a really great way for you to organize all of your shots on a piece of paper so that you can create a sequence or even a schedule for the day so you can create the video you want in a very effective manner. And the way you do it is that you really break down the script or your treatment or your outline, whatever you're using to create your video, and you figure out what the shots you want. Usually, what you do is that you create a storyboard, or you can go through the script and use your shot list by just thinking in your mind what you want. Usually, people are very visual, so they use a storyboard to convey visually how they would interpret a certain scene or a shot or a character. And what you would do is then take that storyboard and then create a shot list. And a shot list would have words like medium shot of so and so outside in the alleyway, close up, wide shot. There's several views like CU is close up, WS is wide shot, MS is medium shot, SWS is shot reverse, SRS is shot reverse shot. But those are very technical terms in the filmmaking industry. But for you, you really just want to show the shots or write it in the way that you would understand if it's made for you. Now, shot list, there's different ways to do it. We could just open up a Google Doc, right? And then just write out your shots. What are the things you really need? A wide shot just to get everything, a medium shot for a conversation, and then close-up shots for detail. That's kind of my whole breakdown when it comes to shots, but it's all up to you. And when you create the shot list, you also want to break it down in a way where you don't have to change your camera setup every single time. So rather than doing a wide shot over here on this side and then doing a wide shot on the other side and then doing a medium shot over here and then a medium shot over there and then a close-up shot over here and a close-up shot over there, you basically create a shot one of your camera setups. Now, this is something that a lot of filmmakers know about and DPs and assistant directors, though a lot of videographers out there, I've seen some of you actually come up to a shoot with a shot list and it's all over the place. So what I would do is that you have to look at your shot list as a sequence in the day that you're shooting of all the camera setups. And so if you know that you're going to shoot everything from one location and then you're also shooting at a second location, rather than going through your script or your outline in chronological order, let's say you want to go back and forth, shoot everything in one location so you don't have to pack up everything and reset up your lights and then have to go to the other location to come back. It's better if you just have the same lighting setup and then get all the shots you need from that lighting setup. And so when it applies to brands, that means that whenever you're doing a product shot or a product shoot or even testimonials, you want to be able to know what your camera setups are so you can also plan out your lighting. And that's really important too because lighting takes a long time to set up. So when you create your shot list, you're also in your mind figuring out what are the lights that I need, if any, or what equipment I would need to get that shot. Do I need a slider? Do I need a gimbal? Of course, you need a tripod. Or you're going handheld, so you need a shoulder rig. Whatever it is, you should also note that in your shot list. So you know what equipment you're going to need. You can do that on your shot list, or you can have it for your own notes, and then you can talk to your assistant director or your producer and your line producer and your camera department so that they have all the equipment that you need to get things going. But most of you who are videographers, you might not have a camera department, but it's always good to know, like, you're going to use a gimbal for this shot, you're going to use a tripod for this shot, you're going to use a shoulder rig for this shot. Now, when you create the shot list, it's really important to actually also send it to your client. So if you're working with clients and doing branded content, a lot of the clients I've been working with recently, I've asked them, what are the specific shots you want? And some of them want, of course, their product front and center, or they want their product to the back. They want the bottle to be open a certain way. They want the model to show the logo. Whatever it is, these are called inclusions. So you want to make sure that your client tells you, your brand tells you what they want to include in the video, what's mandatory, so that you can create a shot list with those shots inside, and then you build off of it. And that's what I like to do. I ask the clients and the brands, what are the shots that you really, really, really need and want? I write those shots down, and then what I do is I build around that. That way, you can still tell them, oh, I got all of your shots and it's in the video. And you can throw on your own version of shots, your voice, your own unique perspective. And then now your video is different from what they would have just expected from another videographer. All right. So shot lists are really important for yourself. It's important for your team, like the camera department and your assistant director, so they can tell you how to schedule your day so you're not falling behind by switching back and forth from setups. And it's also great for your client. And it's something that I would do before you move forward with the video. Talk with the client with a creative brief and ask them, what are the shots you really need for this video, so that you're happy and you make sure you get those shots. So at the end of the day, if they have any questions about the video, you'll say, hey, we discussed all the shots you wanted and I have them here. And if they want to just take out all of your shots, you at least have all the shots that they want. Okay? So that is breaking down a shot list for yourself, for your team, and also for a brand. If you have any questions, comments below, DM us here, or email me at mitchell@videocontentschool.com, and I'll see you next week. Thanks for watching.